Cathie.
Hey, Joe, how you doing?
Hey, pretty good. They told us we should stay, 6 feet apart?
Yes, we have to keep our social distance. Are you sure that's far enough?
You know what? 6 feet metric should work.
Okay,
I think we're
there
good.
we go. I'm Cathie Mannion with Avanti Pro, and I'm here with Joe Bilello of Avanti Wealth. We want to share with you some of the information about the COVID-19 financial crisis.
We've put together some resources for you. The first thing is the financial realities. Then we have the ways to find information. So the reality is, as you're all seeing in the news, 24% of small businesses last month were closed, 40% may never open. As time goes on, that's only going to get worse. There's a possibility of nearly half of small businesses never reopening again after this. March saw 701,000 people file for unemployment, and it's expected to be much worse through April.
There have been 3 COVID-19 acts in Congress, and a 4th one is being discussed.
And what's really funny is they basically say they're from the government and they're here to help. If your granddaddy would have heard the revenuers are coming and they're bringing you cash, I don't know what they would have thought.
The first act mobilized the first responders, the hospitals, to help them get the resources. The second is the Families First Act. This is the act that moved our tax deadlines from April 15th to July 15th, as well as provided funding for small businesses to offer paid time off to families caring for the COVID ill, caring for their children who are no longer in school, as well as those who are actually sick. The third act is the CARES Act. This is the one that's in the news heavily right now. This is the one that's designed to put more cash in the pocket, either through expanded unemployment payments or the stimulus checks or direct deposits, as well as small business accessibility to money, either through loan grants, loans through the SBA, or the Paycheck Protection Program that is being administered by your small banks with the Small Business Administration.
That opened up on March 27th, right? The filing date for small businesses just began.
Small businesses, certain categories could start filing April 3rd. The second set of small businesses can start on April 10th.
Right.
Keeping in mind, though, these are immediate cash flow needs. With all this money coming out of the government, including another potentially $500 billion for these programs, taxes are probably going to go up. Tax management is so key so that we don't bite off our nose to spite our face.
Right. Somewhere, someday, this has to be paid back.
Yeah.
So everybody's stressed out. I come in every day and it's really hard to keep a positive attitude sometimes, but I know that that's probably the most important thing I can do. People shouldn't be hoarding. Don't be fearful. Try to figure out what it is they can do. Where can they help someone? So entrepreneurs by nature, or by definition, actually find new uses for idle assets. That may be their time, talents, maybe material goods, but most importantly, it's their expertise, what they can do for others, and their influence on how they share that. And going forward, if we all keep that in mind, that we can make a difference to make the world a better place even through this, I think that's what's going to matter the most.
One of the best places to find accurate information is the U.S. Chamber of Commerce. Avanti Pro's website has a link to the Chamber as well as to the Small Business Administration and other avenues for you to obtain some of this financial assistance, as well as just information about what's going on with the COVID from a financial perspective.
Right, and feel free to share that out. So many people I've talked to haven't even begun this process. They don't know where to start, and surprisingly, I'm finding that most of their professional advisors, whether they be financial advisors or an accountant, hasn't reached out to them either. So they don't have any information and they haven't begun the process. If you need help with it, give us a call or shoot us an email.
Absolutely.
looking forward to talking to you again. Watch for some upcoming videos on some of the specific topics and programs. Thank you very much.
Stay safe out there.
Yes.